everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title, today we are going to be talking all about SPF, and I have so many SPF products to share today. Let me quickly, I'm going to count them for you guys. Let's do this really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 products in front of me. I will just say, grab a snack, grab a drink, get comfortable, because this is going to be a long one. And the whole idea with this video, I just want to quickly explain before we get into it, is for me to share the different types of SPF products in different categories available for my skin tone. Every single product I'm going to be sharing today is brown girl friendly. It's going to work beautifully if you have my skin tone, if you're darker than me. And I have tried every one of these. I absolutely love them, and I'm so confident that you will love them as well. Like I said, I am sharing these SPF products in the different categories. So I'm talking about moisturizers with SPF, glow SPF products, powder SPF products, mineral, chemical, spray. What else we got? Foundations. We got so many different types of products, and I really hope that you guys can find at least one product that works for you, your skin tone, your lifestyle, what you're looking for, your budget, everything. I am covering a wide range of products today, which is why I have so many in front of me, and I just cannot emphasize the importance of wearing SPF every single day, no matter what. Even if it's raining outside, you always want to wear SPF. And even though I have been home mostly a lot recently, I still wear SPF. I have really large windows in my house, and it gets really sunny, especially during the afternoon. So I just like to protect my skin from the sun, and I want to encourage you guys to do the same, because the sun damage is real. Trust me when I say this. Your skincare products are going to work even more effectively if you just take a few seconds in the morning to apply SPF. And I'm also going to show you how to reapply your SPF throughout the day. So that's the longest introduction now. Let's just jump right into this video. Again, get comfortable and let's do this. All right guys, hair is away from my face, and now we're ready to get started. So I do want to quickly talk about the difference between mineral and chemical SPFs. And basically with mineral SPFs, they kind of sit on the top layer of your skin and reflect the UV rays back. So nothing gets absorbed into your skin. The two main ingredients, I'll just put them right here. Active ingredients in most mineral SPFs are listed right here. It just takes some getting used to, but I do encourage you guys to just take a look at your SPF product. Usually it'll say like somewhere on the actual label. If not, it'll say on the back like active ingredients. Just take a look at that, and that's how you'll know if a product is a mineral SPF or chemical SPF. Chemical SPFs actually absorb the UV rays and converts them into heat. And again, I'm gonna go ahead and list out all of the active ingredients. There's quite a few here with chemical SPFs that you can look out for. Again, I really encourage you guys to just take a look at the back of any of your SPF products, and it will almost always clearly state, if it's not on the front, on the back, what the active ingredients are. All right, we're just gonna jump right into it because I have a lot of products here, like I mentioned, and I wanna get through all of these without boring you guys too much. So the first group of products I'm gonna talk about are moisturizers with SPF. Now maybe you're like, Arshia, I don't have time in the morning. I don't wanna sit there and apply 5 different products. Just give me one product that kind of does it all. And a moisturizer with a built-in SPF is the way to go. So the first one here is from Murad. This is the Perfecting Day Cream SPF 30. Now I'm actually not going to be applying too much of these products just because I am going to be layering a lot of these, but the recommended amount to ensure that your skin is fully protected from the sun is, I want to say, a nickel size. So I just want to call that out. You do want to use a good amount. But anyway, here is the Murad moisturizer on my skin. It is so lightweight, great for all different skin types, adds a ton of hydration, and layers beautifully under makeup. I also here have the Lancome Renergie, totally probably butchering that, Lift Multi-Action Ultra, and this is also SPF 30, and I really like this as well because, again, this is just like so much hydration on the skin, and you can see it just blends into absolutely nothing without much work at all. Moving on to some mineral SPFs, and this is a category for the longest time that I struggled with so much because almost every mineral SPF I tried on the market would leave like that white, almost like purpley. You guys know what I'm talking about, like that purpley white cast on my skin, which completely turned me off. And no matter how much I blended in, it like would not blend in. But I have some great options for you guys today at all different price points, which I'm so excited about. So the first is from Clean Beauty, and this is SPF 30. Now when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, this is like not gonna blend into my skin because it just looks so like kind of almost like heavy. And you do have to kind of blend this in a little bit. Like when I immediately blend this out, you'll see like there's like that purpley hue on my skin. But as you blend it out, mostly disappears. Like especially if you apply foundation on top, this is not going to show up whatsoever on your skin. And I really love the glow that this adds to my skin. Next up, I've got the Versed Guards Up, and this is SPF 35. Now this actually has like a really light tint, which is great for someone like me and my skin tone. And you can see when you blend this out, again, it completely disappears. And I really love the formula of this because it honestly feels like a great makeup primer as well. So really love this formula. I definitely recommend it. You can see both of these are completely not visible on my skin. I just washed my face because I was layering so many different SPFs. But now moving on to some chemical SPF products. And I actually have so many in my collection that I love. The first one is the Shiseido Ultimate Skin Protector Lotion. Now I did a sponsored video with Shiseido, but I just want to say that this video is not sponsored by any brands. The way to know if a video is sponsored, and creators have to disclose that, I just want to say, I mean, they have to. A lot of them choose not to, but they have to. So anyway, the way you know something is sponsored is right at the very beginning of the description box. It'll say FTC, and then it'll say this video is sponsored by blah, 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 blah. Or on Instagram, you can see like hashtag ad, hashtag sponsored. That's how you know. This video, not sponsored by anyone. But anyway, this is the Shiseido Ultimate Sun Protector Lotion. This is SPF 50. And I did just talk about this, and I love the formula of this. It is so lightweight on the skin, like literally just disappears. And this has the wet force and heat force technology. So if you get it wet while you're using it, and if you are out in the heat, it actually works even more to protect your skin from the sun, which is incredible. And again, you can see like without any work at all, it just goes on completely clear. I also here have the Olay Sun SPF 35. And I've talked about this, I feel like quite a few times in the past as well. This is such a great SPF product. Again, that just works so beautiful underneath my makeup and blends right into nothing. You can see that right there. I really like how this feels. A lot of times SPF products can feel very heavy on the skin. They leave, you know, like that, I don't know, like that layer on your skin. This just like absorbs into nothing. The last product is the Neutrogena Hydroboost SPF 50. And I think this is such a great all over SPF product. It has like a really light blue tint, and it just blends into nothing on the skin. I also just love using this on my chest, on my legs, everywhere. I will also talk about a specific body SPF product later on in the video, but I do like this a lot. Face, body, everywhere, great product. All right, now let's move on to kind of like a few different like fun SPF options, because now that is available to us, which is so cool. It was never always the case, and now it is. So the first one is the Kula Full Spectrum 360 Sun Silk Drops. Now, you might be like, well, why do I need this, Arshia? Like, why do I need these like drops? I actually think that this is such a great option for someone that has oily skin, that doesn't like anything too heavy on the face, that just wants a very light layer of protection. This is great. Like, it is so lightweight on the skin, and this is SPF 30, and you can see it blends out so beautifully on the skin. Let's talk about some glowing SPF products. And yes, that is a thing. If you are someone that likes a beautiful glow to your skin and you want very minimal makeup, maybe just like a little bit of concealer, a little blush, but a lot of glow on your skin, These two are incredible. So the first one is from Supergoop. This is called the Glow Screen SPF 40. And I've also talked about this in the past. Now you guys will see this adds like such a beautiful sheen on my skin. It is amazing, especially during the summertime when you don't want like too much going on in terms of your makeup, something just light, but you want that healthy dewy glow. Boom, this is stunning. And like I said, this is SPF 40. So that's one. And then the other one is the Tula Protect and Glow SPF 30. Again, a very similar product, but in terms of like the actual glow, I actually find this to be even more. So depending on like how much glow you want, I would choose accordingly. But there you go. See how that also adds a beautiful glow on the skin. Look at that. It just makes your skin look so healthy. So again, Supergoop and then Tula. Can't go wrong with either of these. Okay, so I washed my face yet again, fam. We still have a lot of products to get through. Also, so you hear that noise? That's my washing machine. So if you hear that, that's what it is. But anyway, now let's move on to SPF products that are also makeup primers. Yes, maybe you are like, you know what, I use my own moisturizer and I want, you know, an SPF product that's also going to prep my skin for makeup. And for that, I have two incredible products here. The first one is the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer, and this is SPF 30. Oh my gosh, this just feels so luxurious on the skin and really just makes such a beautiful primer. Like you can just go ahead right on top and apply your makeup and it just preps your skin so nicely. One of my OG favorites, all-time favorites, of course, is the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. This is SPF 40. This is more of like a gel formula, kind of like that silicone-y formula. I love this, especially if you have like oily skin or you are concerned about pores and you just want something like pore filling. I don't know if this really claims to be, but it's got like that silicone-y texture and makes it so, like, this is such a unique SPF for sure. Like you really have to try it out, and once you try it out, you're like, oh, this is like amazing. So there it is. You can see it really does a great job at like almost like mattifying the skin, whereas the Laura Mercier is definitely a little bit more dewy. So let's talk about some stick SPFs, and I like to just keep these in my bag, take it on the go, use it as I need it. This one's one of my favorites from Shiseido. Again, goes on completely clear. This one specifically you can use under your makeup, over your makeup, and I really just love this. I've talked about this for years. There's also one here from Supergoop, SPF 50. Also, this Shiseido one is SPF 50 as well. You can see these are just like such great stick SPF products that you can, like, you know, just take on the go with you, especially if you're like at the beach, out and about, you just want something quick and easy. You can just use this. If you are using this on bare skin, I do recommend just kind of like blending it in a little bit on your skin. Now we're gonna move into, I think I really covered everything that I'm gonna cover on bare skin. But now I think we're gonna move into tinted moisturizers as well as some beauty products. And then I'll get into kind of like how to reapply your SPF products with a few picks here as well. So the first one here is the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer, and this is great because this is SPF 30. Now, I just want to say, even though this is a product, like a makeup product that has SPF, let me just kind of apply it as I talk about it. I do recommend using like a SPF prior to applying this, because you can see I'm really not using a lot of product. Like, you're not going to apply, you know, a lot of tinted moisturizer. Maybe you are, but like for me, I like to always just do like a very thin layer, and in my opinion, it's not enough coverage to really protect your skin from the sun. So just go ahead and layer this with any of the other products that I have mentioned prior to this. By the way, I'm in the shade 4W1 Tawny, and look at this color match. Like, how absolutely epic is this? I want to talk about some foundations, and you might not have ever noticed, but a lot of foundations also have built-in SPF. I have two here from MAC as well as Bobbi Brown. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the one from Bobbi Brown today. And so this is the Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation SPF 15. And this is in the shade Golden Honey, which is like one of my favorite foundations in my collection because you guys will see, I know I'm layering this right on top of the Laura Mercier one. Anyway, you can see the color match is beautiful. With this specifically, this only has SPF 15, so I would definitely recommend to use some other sort of SPF product underneath it, whether it's, you know, SPF with a moisturizer or makeup primer, whatever you choose to do. Just make sure you use something else in addition to this. But I did want to also include foundations because a lot of people don't realize that their foundations actually have SPF in it. And just like that, fam, she's back with a full face of makeup. This is honestly kind of like my go-to look. Most days I will even skip on the eyeliner and just do a ton of mascara. My thing right now, especially in the summer, I've noticed is a ton of blush. Like normally I wouldn't wear this much blush, but right now I'm loving it. Anyway, this is not a makeup tutorial, so let's just go back to SPF. Now, one of the questions that I always get asked is like, Arshia, how do I apply or reapply my SPF throughout the day? So again, I just want to say, like in the morning time, what I normally do is, and I'll show you really quickly here, I'll use my vitamin C serum, a moisturizer, then I will apply some sort of SPF on its own. Like I do like to use an SPF on its own. I'll also do like an eye cream prior to that. And then I will go in and apply my makeup. From there, I don't normally touch up my SPF for a couple of hours when I'm out and about. This is how I like to touch up my SPF. And that is normally with some sort of powder SPF. Now this is like the coolest thing ever, and I feel like a lot of people don't know about it, so I'm so excited to tell you guys about it. But basically, these are little SPF to-go powders that you can just throw in your bag and use it as you need it. This one right here is from Peter Thomas Roth. This is the Instant Mineral SPF 45. And you can just use it directly. It even comes with a little brush, and boom, apply the SPF right on top. The powder is like down here and you just apply it. Now I like this, but I don't love this packaging because I found this from Supergoop. This is the Supergoop Invincible setting powder. Again, 100% mineral SPF powder, and you can see like the powder right here. And this is really great because it folds and there's a cap that goes right on top. So completely clear, and you can see I'm using this on top of my makeup and it doesn't ruin my makeup at all, still protecting my skin from the sun. I also really love this setting mist from Supergoop. Supergoop, you guys know, they're like one of the best brands out there when it comes to SPF. They have so many different types, but this is a setting spray with an SPF. Now you want to make sure you shake it up really good. This is SPF 50, and then right there. Not only will it refresh your skin, refresh your makeup, it's also gonna just add a little bit more protection from the sun. All right, I'm moving my hair back because I do want to also share my last SPF, which is for your body. And as I mentioned before, as I talked about the Neutrogena one, it's also really important to protect the skin on your body, not just your face. And I do like to wear whatever skin is exposed, whether it's on my chest, my arms, my legs. I always like to wear some sort of SPF there, and this is the one that I'm currently loving. So this is from Clinique, SPF 50, and it says with Solar Smart. I don't know what that is, but anyway, this is the consistency of it, and you apply it on the skin, just really quickly massage this in, and it blends out so beautifully. I'm sure you can also use this on your face. I personally don't. I just use this on my body, and it does a great job and just protecting my skin from the sun on my body. All right, guys, we have made it to the end of the video. I know this was so long, but I really sincerely hope that you found at least one product that you feel comfortable buying for your skin type, and that you use every single day, no exceptions. And I promise you'll see that your other skincare products work even more effectively if you just take the quick second in the morning to protect your skin from the sun. I will be linking everything in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!